And we've made it to day 2. Feeling fresh, feeling ready. Time to get into the gym and get on with today's weight session, which is another session of 10 by 10 deadlifts. And we've made it back into the van post weights session. Time to fuel up because remember, food is fuel. Going to have a box of cereal to fuel up, and the next session we're going to head onto the rowing machine for a little bit of high intensity today to get the blood flowing. Oh, you. One down, not too bad, pretty easy, but there's another 4 to go, so let's get to it. And second one done. A little bit harder than the first, a little bit faster than the first. Just time to keep on stepping. Number 3 complete. Whoo, again a bit harder, but that was a little bit faster. So we're going to try and keep on going for the last 2. And finish number 4. A little bit faster again, a little bit harder again. Seems to be a theme here. So last one, it's a little bit mentally easier to deal with. I'm trying to go faster than the last split. Whew, let's get to it. And there we go. 5 1500s complete. And that one felt pretty nice. Highest heart rate of the session, pushing on towards the end. This is the first one of those I've done this season, so now I've got that as a mental target to beat on the next one. Now, after every session, it's time to relax, time to fuel up, because remember, food is fuel, and fuel is food, and then see what else we've got for the rest of the day. And we've made it into the van. We've got lunch. We've got 2 bags of rice, which is about 500 grams. Got a packet of meat-free sausages. A cake for first lunch today. Oh, delightful. What's really interesting, just as I was cooking my lunch, saw Adam on the Magic Mountain app, and he was saying, so I've submitted my workouts for today, so I've had my weight session and I've had the rowing machine session, but Adam hasn't done anything yet because he's had a busy morning at work, and he's seeing those numbers climb up, my calories, my work already done for the morning, and he's getting, oh my god, I need to get into the gym, I need to get on doing the workouts. And that's one of the benefits of the app itself. It gets you going. So, fueling up, and then on to the next one.
Hey guys, just got to the gym on day 2. I've basically been on work calls back to back all morning, so it's 10 to 12, so it's a bit later than I was hoping. My back is sore, my legs are sore, but feel pretty good, ready to go. Alright, so workout done. I did the same weight on deadlift. It really hurt, and I'm just keen to get out on the water. So looking forward to going now to the rowing club. Hopefully the water's not too choppy. So let's get to the rowing club. This is Belton Waters. It's basically a big lake. This is what I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to push off. Okay. Nope, that's not right. I keep stopping because that bell end in a speedboat keeps going past. Obviously then it makes loads of waves and it tips me up. Unrowable. I'm gonna have to go back in.
And we've made it into the garage for today's erg session. Unfortunately, we couldn't get on the water again, not because it was getting too dark, but unfortunately the water was being used by other water users, so we couldn't get on. Hopefully, throughout the week now, we will be able to do what the rowing program is designed to do, is improve the rowing. Because believe it or not, the best way to improve your rowing is to get out there and row. Because remember, rowing is a rowing sport, and you can only really get the maximum improvement from rowing by rowing. Nice steady one, and I'll see you after. And we've finished off a lovely. Now, of course, as always, after a workout, and pretty much if I'm not working out, I'm doing this, I'm fueling up. I'm getting some food, because remember, food is fuel. So, going to fuel up, and then we're going to have a little bit of a chat with Adam, and that's pretty much the end of day 2.
Alright, final workout of the day. We have 5 sets of 1500 meters on the rowing machine. I've done 2, so obviously 3 left to go, and I'm done for the day. So, get these 3 done, and that's it. Finish strong. Today's been a tough day. It was just one of those things, like I started late. The balance of work and doing this is really tricky. Food is taking the biggest hit because I'm just not eating enough. You know, your advice at the start was such good advice that I can feel the effects of not having the food. But I mean, in terms of today's training then, the gym this morning was hard, and then I went to go row on the water. That was a bit of a disaster. It was depressing because I'd rowed for half an hour and I think I covered 3.5k. So it's just, that's the thing, is not really fitness for me because I'm still learning the technique. So where you can go then, you can actually get your heart rate up. Because I'm wobbly and then I stop and then I can't steer, so I go into the bank and then I have to turn around. And then today there was a speedboat going round and round in circles. There's sort of things like that. It was just silly. So it was enjoyable to get out and paddle about because it's good for technique and it's nice for me to get time on the water. But that wasn't what I would say was part of the training. So then, because I'd only done half an hour, I came back and did half an hour on the bike. But that was where I hit a wall. And this is something, I don't know whether you've got anything that you personally do, but it got late and it got dark and I put it off. And I kept putting it off. I thought, I've got another call in an hour, so I'll do it after that. Another one, I'll do after that. And it got to like 5:30, and I laid down on my bed, and I was like, I don't want to do it. And so I had to force myself to go downstairs, get a can of Nocco, have an energy drink, and just get on the bike. And I just pedaled slowly. And that actually helped. And I know that you text me saying, once you've done the steady state, you actually feel better. And it was true, because that kind of warmed me up then for the intervals. And the intervals were really hard, but that kind of thing I like. And that sounds silly, but the 16k yesterday was awful. I hated every single second of it. The 5 by 1500 meters was harder, like physically, but I could just think, right, just get it over and done with, and then there's a break. It's just times 5. You can break it down.
If the weather was going to be rubbish tomorrow, there was going to be 2 90 minutes on the machine.
2 90 minutes? No, the weather's fine.
The weather's fine, and then that'll be, so we'll do the longer bike.
But yeah, like I'm feeling good. You know, I think this feels like hump day a little bit. You know, kind of tomorrow is manageable, and then just repeat, right? Although you said there's something horrible on Saturday, which I haven't asked about, so I won't ask yet. Let's just keep this positive mental attitude, right?
That's
so, okay, great. Well, I'll chat to you tomorrow. If there's any advice you got for me, let me know. I'll chat to you tomorrow.
See you. Bye.
Bye, man. Bye.